Hi, beautiful soul. Thank you for being here, mostly in the moment with me, Mystic Mia Moksha, for another Love Pick a Card reading. We are looking at what they think and say about you. We have 4 piles here. We choose a pile based on the number, the image, or the crystal that resonates with you. I do have other Love Pick a Card readings available if you want more information on this connection or another connection. I just want to say thank you so much for your love and support. It's very genuine. Reading your comments, I know I'm connecting with a real high level, high vibrational, divine soul, and it makes me happy that I'm connecting with like-minded people, like-minded souls, and I hope you're feeling the same way. I feel like we need more markets with real, genuine people who are kind and like to do the right thing and are honest, hardworking, divinely connected, live from a place from the heart kind of folks, So, thank you so much for your love and support. Hopefully my divine channelings help you along with your highest and best path. And enjoy the reading. Much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 22, the Selenite. Let's look at what they think and say about you the most. So what do they think about you the most right now? Hermit. Okay. So they feel like you fell into a period of wanting to be alone, wanting some space, hanging out with friends and family more. 10 of water. And they say that you're looking for happiness and you're trying to find what makes you feel happy. And that's why you need so much space from others. So there might be people asking, like their friends or family, like, oh yeah, like what happened to pile 22? We haven't seen them, or you haven't talked about them much, or, we haven't heard of what they're up to recently. It's like, yeah, they're just kind of avoiding social media, or, they're just taking some time to kind of work on themselves or figure things out. They've been going out less. They've been kind of, burdened with a lot of things at work or with family. So they're trying to take some time out to just kind of center themselves and figure out what they want to do. Something about like people kept pushing you, pile 22. They just kept getting pushed into things at work or things with family, or kept getting distracted with friends or things that were going on around their home or at the home. And so they just kind of they just accidentally fell into this period of time of 8 of Pentacles in reverse, of needing to kind of either take time away from work or take time away from people in order to work. Kind of curious which one is this? The Hermit twice. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, the Hermit twice. From everything. Away from work and away from like your social circles in order to kind of work on the things you want to work on. It's like, they've been kind of keeping to themselves so they can work on themselves. It's not just me that they're avoiding. They're also avoiding other people and just everyone and everything in order to kind of work on the things that they need to work on, the things that they want to work on. Pull another clarifier. Physical looks, It's like, you could probably tell, like, I feel like people could tell, like, through your social media that you're avoiding social media, that you're not really you're not showing up to events as much. People can see if they just check in on you that like you're kind of keeping space from people, and your person pile 22 feels like they're also part of this group that you're avoiding and taking space from so you can work on yourself. It's kind of like you're going through like an upgrade, you're going through a glow up, and you just kind of need a moment to yourself to kind of recuperate and reorganize and get back into it. 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay. So what they tell people is just like, yeah, you know, this is what they tell people. Okay, this is what they think. So your person, pile 22, thinks, because I was reading it the opposite way. I was like, this is what they think and this is what they're saying to other people. But Spirit's like, no, it's vice versa. So this is what they're telling people, and this is what your pile or person, pile 22, thinks of you. They think that you are on a path, that you figured things out to, like, of what you want in your life, and how you can have your most perfect life. But too many things have been kind of clouding your vision or preventing you from moving forward. I feel like they're taking up your thoughts, taking up your time, taking up your energy. So you kind of just cut everything out in order to kind of keep focus and figure things out, because I feel like you have an idea of what you want, or the kind of life that you want, the path to that life that you want, but people keep kind of coming in and distracting you. Okay. I need more time, yeah. So I feel like your person, pile 22, is seeing that you have a lot on your plate and you have goals, and your person, pile 22, and other people are distracting you from just finishing the planning stage or finishing one step of your goal. It's like people keep bothering you and taking your time and energy, and it's just like they see it. Your person sees it, pile 22. So whether you're in little to no communication or you're in communication in a relationship with this person, it doesn't matter. Like, they know. This is a confirmation that they know. Cleanse, yeah. And so your person is like, I'm gonna give them space because I feel like they're doing such important things and people keep bothering them. So pile 22, like, whether you wanted more communication and more time to hang out with your person or not, your person is like, I know they might want to talk to me. I know they might want to bounce ideas off of me or just hang out, get some, good loves and kisses and hugs from me. But I feel like I'm also distracting them. So I think I'm going to give them a little bit more space. They're also telling people that, yeah, you're just kind of you've been working on some stuff and people can just keep distracting you. And it's like, you're like minutes away, you're hours away, you're days away, you're like just out of reach of finishing things, but people keep coming up and distracting you, and they're realizing they're part of that too. So even though they know that you want your hugs and kisses and attention and affection and conversations and quality time, they know that they're being a distraction towards you now. So out of love, because they want these things from you too, out of love for you, pile 22, they're kind of realizing, oh, I'm getting, as they talk to other people, like as they tell other people, like, oh yeah, this is what they're up to, like they need some time and space from people because they're working on big things in their life. They're realizing they're part of the distraction as well. So they're like, oh, it's sad. I want to hang out with my beautiful pile 22 a lot more too. But I think I should maybe step back a little bit and give them space to do what they need to do. Okay, so what are they saying to like a select few? What is something that they're saying to people that they, like, only tell a few people about you? A lot of cards just like flipped out. King of Fire. Okay. I'm getting directionless. They don't know where they're going. What? Six of Pentacles. Oh, I see. Okay, so apparently you had like a plan and you wanted to get going on that plan, and you asked your person, pile 22, if they're willing to, like, you know, if they want to come aboard, and they didn't reciprocate. They didn't get on board with you. So what was the thought process behind that? King of Earth. Okay, because they felt like if they joined in on this next adventure you had for them, that they would have to be more committed to you, that it would kind of solidify the connection. And so they didn't know if they were ready for that, so they didn't look at this offer you had for the both of you favorably. The Star card, yeah, they're like, I'm not sure if this is what I want to. Okay, so I want you to choose, yeah, but it's in reverse. So they're like, they don't want you to take the lead, or they don't want the ball to be in your court. They feel like if they said yes to this next adventure that you had planned, or this next step in the connection you had planned for the both of them, if they said yes to it, then that would be, they felt like they didn't have a choice. Like you were going to go ahead with this plan with or without them. And they didn't like that. They didn't feel like they had a choice in the situation, and that you were just going to go, you know, ahead in life. And if they said yes, that they would have to go along with whatever you wanted, because you already kind of had a plan for yourself. Interesting. So who are they saying this to? Why is it like a very select few people? Investments. Okay. So they're telling people that specifically have a vested interest in this. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. People that would be potentially financially affected by this decision. So it might be family. Yeah, I'm getting family. For some of you, it could be business partners or people that you work with, but this isn't something you would tell just anybody. Someone that they care about, that would be affected financially because of this decision, whether they went along with them or not, whether they went along with you or not in this plan. So they told a very, very few people, maybe just like one or two. And it's people that would be also affected by this decision the most. So some of their closest loved ones. Okay. And how do they... Growth, yeah. They feel like this opportunity helps you grow, but doesn't really necessarily help them grow. And so that's why they feel like you left me with like no choice. This isn't really a choice. Like if I go along with you, I have to go along with your plan, or I'm holding you back. But that's not fair, because what's the opportunity for growth for me in here in this decision? Okay, so I hope this is making sense. If it doesn't, this is not your pile. But let's see, the last bit here. If you were right in front of them, what would they think and say? If you're right in front of them, what would they think and say? Camera guy. Yeah, they feel like they're just kind of watching your life. And they're not like really a part of it. It's a time for me to heal now. They're like, yeah, it seems like you're taking some time to kind of do what you need to do. And this might be the right time for me to do what I need to do. Empowerment. They're like, more power to you. Like, I'm realizing you're onto something big here and I don't want to hinder your growth, but I have to figure out like what can help me grow in my life right now if I want to kind of integrate it with you in your life, because it feels like you're kind of figured out what you need to do and you're, you know, walking ahead on that path already, more like running, you know, full steam ahead on your goals and your plans, and you're kind of just asking like, do I want to come along? And although I love you, I like you, pile 22, like I need to figure out how I can grow and incorporate it into your path. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be like, you know, left behind. So they're taking this really seriously, pile 22. Okay. Step out of your comfort zone, yeah. And it's like uncomfortable for all parties involved because, you know, there is a lot of love here. There is a lot of desire to be with each other, but I'm getting that this is a moment where one person is going full steam ahead in their life and in their growth and therefore in the relationship, but one person is falling behind because they're not figuring out what they need to grow and what their next steps are. So how can they so if they join up with you, pile 22, they're just going to be left behind. And you know, you probably don't want that either. You want someone who's like, who can keep up with you, or who can be on the same page as you, or has the same ambitions as you, or you know, you kind of want to have respect for your person, right? Pile 22. So, and yeah, and they have the same issues mirrored, but on their side. So pile 22, this seems like a very interesting situation. I mean, good props to you. You're doing really well. Don't be afraid to begin again, is Spirit's advice. Because this can definitely work out. They can definitely figure out what they need to do. You can even help them figure out their steps. But, you know, some people, they're not at a place where they can accept help. And that's how you know, like, everyone needs help. And a lot of us have an issue with asking for help or taking and receiving help. There's some people who ask for help too much. But, like, I'm just talking about, like, the strength, having the strength and courage to ask for help and to work with someone else, and to be in a partnership. And you know, you might have to you might have to look at this more practically, pile 22, and that kind of sucks because, like, I feel like there's a lot of nice feelings here between the two of you and the people that you both know, because I feel like they are talking to their friends and family are asking about you. All right. So pile 22, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you resonated or even liked the reading, I really appreciate it. Like a comment. It's really, really helping me out with my channel and with my soul mission, and with not being afraid to kind of just go full blown with my readings and not keep it like quiet and keep it go as high vibrational as I can. It's really helping me with that. So thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 44 with the Amazonite. Let's see what they think and say about you. What do they think and say about you the most often? What do they think and say about you the most often? Okay. So I feel like they're saying that you've kind of gotten out of this like place where you were having a hard time. You were having a hard time mentally. So I feel like they're letting people know that, like, you know, you've gotten out of a period of like maybe a period of difficult mental health, period of depression or high stress or chaos, not knowing, confusion. And they think and believe that because you're acting more quiet, more calm, more bored. You have more periods of times where you're just kind of like calm and peaceful and sometimes even bored. You have downtime, I'm hearing, because you have more downtime now. So they know, like, oh, you must be not as stressed out as you used to be, or as confused about certain things in your life or our connection anymore. So they feel it. They're telling people, yeah, like, it seems like pile 44 has figured some stuff out. Yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse, like, found out some truths, got clear on their connection with me. So pile 44, I feel like your person felt that you were really stressed out because you couldn't figure out certain things about the connection, about the relationship between the two of you out. And not just that, you might have had other things compiled from life as well that's causing you a lot of stress, a lot of depression, a lot of like just poor mental health. And yeah, Two of Pentacles, they feel like you might have made a decision. They feel like you might not be like completely happy about the decision, but you made the decision nonetheless. Okay, so what do they think and feel? I want to start my family with you. Okay. So let's see. The Empress. Okay, yeah. So children or marriage is definitely on the line. So I feel like you might have wanted to kind of move ahead with having a more serious relationship, or moving in together, or thinking about marriage, or thinking about having kids, or just kind of getting into the next segment of your life. And you may have brought that up to your person, beautiful pile 44, and you might have figured out some truth that made you realize that this is not going to go the way I wanted to with this person. Success. Is this Spirit? Will it or won't it? Eight of Cups, yeah, that you're leaving it. You're leaving this connection. This is from their perspective, okay? They feel like they're leaving this connection because they want, in order to have what they want in life, which they figured out with you, which is something about having a more serious relationship, about starting a family, combining families, having a nice home together where you can share it with family, whatever it is, like you're not going to find it with them. And so you realize that. That's the clarity that you got. So you made a decision, and you're not necessarily happy with the decision, but you know, if you want success with the goals that you realize you want in life with your person, pile 44, no matter how long of a time you've been with them or known them, or a short of a time, you've probably figured out what you want in life, and you realize that you might not get it from them, or not, at least not at this time. And so your person, pile 44, understands this, and they can see it. They can see it in your face, in your mannerisms, I'm hearing. And in your energy, it's calmed down. Okay, so what are something that they say to very few people? What is something that they're saying to fewer people? And we'll see why and who these fewer people are. Oh, that you're very successful. They're like, yeah, pile 44 can be very successful just by themselves if they wanted to. Why do they think that? King of Water, because you're very emotionally mature. So your person, pile 44, thinks that you're good on your own. You're already very successful, and you can be on your own if you want to be, because you're so emotionally mature, and you're so loving, and you're so kind, and anyone would be lucky to have a relationship with you, that you would be successful, because you will find someone. You would be able to find many people easily because of your nature. You're very successful, and you're very wise. You're very loving. You're very kind, and you know how to build a relationship. It's just that this person, your person, pile 44, just wasn't. It was the timing was off, or they just didn't want the same things, or just didn't want the same things at this time, or something like that. It was just slightly off. Okay, so what do they say about you to these select few people? 3 of Swords. They're saying, I'm just sorry that I caused them some heartache. They don't feel good about that. They feel bad because they're like, oh, I'm probably going to be the one end up getting hurt, because they're going to be successful. They're going to do so well, and I'm going to be here wishing they did things differently with pile 44. Yeah, so they're like worried about themselves, because they're like, pile 44 will be fine, more than fine. They have success in their genes. They have, they're built for success. But like me, I'm gonna be here watching them move on to greener pastures and do so much better, and I'm gonna be here sad. So your person knows, pile 44. Your person knows. Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, and Queen of Cups. Oh, that's so cute. So because they know your power, the power of your love, the power of your partnership wisdom and skills, life wisdom, they know that you're going to find your perfect match, and there's going to be like a beautiful love between the two of you, between you and your person. So your person, pile 44, doesn't feel worthy. And they're like, I feel bad that I might have like hurt them. But at the same time, I'm probably going to be the one who's hurt the most and for the longest. Wow. So why are they saying this? Who's involved? I don't want to lose you. Yeah, they're like, I'm hoping that I can get to a place where this could work. They're really sad about it. Like you're more kind of in like an aftershock. Like you're not in shock anymore, but you're kind of just like, new reality. I have to think about this life without this person now, and it's kind of hitting me hard. But you had time to think about it, so it's not as hard, but still kind of tough. But they're feeling like they're still in this feeling of, oh my goodness, I don't want to lose this person. What's going on? They're in a bit of a torture. Okay, so who are they saying this to, and why? They're just kind of keeping a secret journal. So they might have like a secret journal or like a secret blog, or they might be posting videos about it online, but like to people that they don't know. So they're either keeping a journal or keeping like something like a diary or like a video diary or something like that, or letters. But they're keeping it to themselves, or they're posting it to people that they don't know. So they're not really telling people that they do know. They're just kind of keeping it to themselves, or kind of posting it on social media or something to people that they don't really know. So if they have like a large social media presence, like on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or Twitter or whatever, they're not using that account. They're using like a private, like pseudonym name, like account, you know. And why? 4 cups. Look at that. 4 swords, 4 cups, 3 of swords. You know, this is a feeling of like dread. Yeah, they're not happy about it. They know it's coming. They know they're gonna be regretting this and not feeling good about this for a long time to come. And this is not pleasant for them either. It's not pleasant. Okay, so if you were right in front of them, what would they say? If you were right in front of them, what would they think and say? The Host. I feel like this person would like try to keep you. They would try to do anything to hold on to you. They don't want to lose you. They want to hold on to you until they feel they're worthy of you, until they can feel like they can want what you want, or maybe that you can want what they want, you know? But it feels like they might just want to try to hold on to you. I will wait for a sign from you. Yeah, they're like, it depends. Like if your person really, really loves you, like they'll like give you space even though they want to hold on to you, but they understand that they can't give you what you want, or at least they can't give you what you want right now. So they'll try to like wait to see if you're going to wait for them. If you're going to wait for them, or if you're going to change your mind about what you want. They're going to wait for a sign from you. But if they don't really love you as deeply, or if they're feeling a little bit more love for themselves and whatever, they might just try to hold on to you. And they might, this is for very few people, but like if your person is not a good person, they might like lie to you to keep you, even though they know they're not going to give you what you want, and they're not going to change their mind. But for most of you, your person really loves you, and they know what you want. What you want is like, it's very noble what you want. It's very like it's high vibrational what you want. So if your person is also high vibrational or very loving, they'll understand that it's just not the right timing or the right situation, or not something that they want or can give to you, and they'll back off because of that, because you know it's very noble what you want. So what would they say? Family. Yeah, what about family? Have faith in your dreams. They're like, it's amazing what you want in terms of family. So I think you might want to start a family. For most of you, some of you want, you know, already have a family. You want to combine families. You want to make a family life. So you want to get married and have a nice, beautiful home with a lot of love in it. Some of you who are already have grandkids and such, you just want to build a home with them where your kids and your grandkids can come along. So it's like, they're like, you know what, like I might not be the one who can give you that or build that with you or do that with you, but have faith in your dreams. They're encouraging you, they're applauding you, and they're, in a way, I can't describe this feeling. It's just like they're proud of you, and they want you to have everything that you're wishing and hoping for, and more than that. Wow, that's so beautiful. Okay, so what does Spirit have to say about this connection? Listen to your heart. Interesting. Rest. Okay, so Spirit is saying listen to your heart. So I'm getting Spirit like, listen, you did listen to your heart, and that's why you made this decision. And Spirit is saying, like, because you listen to your heart, you made a decision based on your heart and what you truly feel. And so Spirit is saying, like, rest now. Rest now. And let your faith be renewed, because I feel like, you know, it's a lot to have that energy put into a connection where you feel like, whether this is a short-term connection or a long-term connection, there was like a lot of faith and put into this connection, a lot of energy, a lot of planning, a lot of forethought of what a future can look like. Whether you figured out what you want in life with this connection, or you already knew it, and you're working towards it in this connection, but it just didn't end up clicking. Spirit saying, like, rest so you can have your faith renewed, because this is a worthy cause, a worthy life purpose, and you know it. It's a worthy goal, worthy dream. And so it's just kind of like rest and have your faith renewed, and, you know, then move forward. The best path. And with 44 here, there's no doubt that you will get it. You're born with it. You're born for this kind of success. It's just going to come in exactly the perfect divine timing for you. And I know you're probably tired of hearing that, but when it happens, you'll have no regrets. You won't think about all the bad times. You won't think about all the times you waited or worked hard for it and suffered through it. You'll just be in it. You'll just be in the high vibe. You'll just be living your dream. This, you know, you won't be feeling any of this. So rest, have your faith renewed, and get back in the energy of having that goal, that dream. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, if you resonated with it, if you like it, or mostly if you resonated with it, I'd really love to hear from you, because this is one of those things that's like, you know, people want to know that they're not alone in this kind of energy, and there's nothing wrong with it, and it's just trial and error, and some of it's just like learning and growing things about yourself and what you want in a relationship, and you know, figuring out how to go about relationships and dating and finding people that know, like, you know, knowing what you will stand for, what you won't stand for, and all that. All right. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 66, the clear crystal quartz. Let's see what they're thinking and saying about you. Let's start with what they're thinking and saying about you the most often to the most people. 3 of water. Oh, they're like my best friend. I could tell them anything. They help me with so many things. I laugh so much with them. I find them so interesting. Ace of Airs. This might be the one. You know, we might be going forward with this decision. Oh, wow. I've never been so sure about anything in my life. They're my best friend. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know if they are reciprocating my feelings. 6 of Wands. Your person, pile 66, think they are so lucky to find the one. But they might be telling people, this is what they say, this is what they think. They might be telling people that things are so good with you, that you guys both have a really good energy and connection, that you guys are really friends, but they don't know if that's enough to kind of lock you down. Ooh. So why do they think this? I'm ready. It's from your energy. So they feel like they're very sure about this connection. They're ready to kind of pop the question or move forward with a major life decision between the two of you. And space, they're like, I don't want to give them any more space. And so they kind of want to lock this down. So they want to ask you to move in with them, ask them to, ask you to go out with them, ask you to move in with them, ask you to marry them, ask you to, have a child with them, or start this new project together, buy a home together, start a new business together, move closer to other family, or something major like that. Your person's ready, pile 66. But they're wondering if they are enough for you. Because although you two have a very good friendship, you guys get along really well, there's no real issues between the two of you, they don't know if that's enough for you, to take this next step. Interesting. What is this? 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Children, yeah. They don't know how you view them, because they feel like maybe the romance died a little bit, or, it's not the same sparks when you first met, obviously. Maybe one of you has children and they're not sure how you feel about that. Maybe one of you want children and the other person doesn't. Maybe this is a decision where both of you want children, but one of you is ready for it and the other person isn't. Yeah, so something involving they're definitely ready for something, but they don't know if you are. They don't know if you will be okay with certain things, if you're okay with having children now, if you're okay with the fact that they have a child, or if you're okay with the fact that they want to adopt your child, or tell your children about this thing, or maybe they feel like you're keeping them at arm's length and feeling like they're just a child, they're too young for you or something like that. So they're kind of worried that about something. There's a lot of different scenarios, because this energy is going to resonate with a lot of different scenarios, but the energy's the same. Yeah, one of you could be significantly younger or older. Yeah, one of you might have children, and one of you might not want to have children, or both of you might want to have children, but one person doesn't want to yet, or one of you, someone's pregnant here, and it's kind of going in the deep end, moving forward with the connection. Maybe they want to ask you to marry them because one of you is pregnant, but one person is I don't know if that's a good idea, if it's because of the pregnancy, so something like that. It's the kind of scenario I'm picking up. What do they say and think about you to select a few people? What do they say about you to select a few people? And who are these people and why? 5 of Air. They're I have no idea what I'm doing. Pile 66, I think they're very confused. They don't know what to do about the situation. I feel like they're fighting themselves. They're trying to figure out what the best solution is. So yeah, you might be in a state of chaos or confusion because you don't know which way to go forward. They feel like they're giving you an offer. So they might have offered like, hey, like you're pregnant, let's get married. Or, you know, something like that, like, or let's move in together. Or, hey, someone in your family's sick, or someone in my family's sick, like, how about you move with me? I had to move for work. Why don't you move with me? Why don't we move in together? Why don't we, like, how about you introduce me to a child, or we introduce our kids or our families together, or something like that. And they're like, and you are just kind of like, no, I'm not sure. I don't know what the best course of action is just yet. Like, give me a second and to figure this out. So they feel like I feel like your person, Pile 66, is kind of taking this situation or opportunity to move the connection forward. The Hermit, yeah. It's kind of difficult for you because I feel like you've always kind of done things yourself. You've always made these decisions by yourself. You always kind of had to figure it out yourself and figure out what the best move is yourself. So you're kind of in that position where it's just like someone's trying to look out for the best for me. It's an uncomfortable feeling because you're used to kind of just doing yourself, so much so that you might distrust this person's motive when you have no reason to, because I feel like they're very loving. Your person, Pile 66, they're very loving. So much so that they're willing to tie themselves to you more, even if you feel like, well, I don't know if this is like, shouldn't you not want to do that because of the situation? Isn't it? I don't know. I think you're surprised, Pile 66, that this person took the news well, or rolling with the punches, or wanting to continue to move forward, or it's a surprise to you. You weren't expecting them to kind of look out for you in this way, or present you with this opportunity. How are you feeling about this? Because I feel like reflection, yeah, you're taking a moment out to kind of reflect, because I feel like your person, Pile 66, for most of you, they're like a genuinely good person and they want to take the right action, what they feel is the right thing to do in the situation. But out of love, not out of necessity. And so you're kind of really shocked by this, and you're taken aback, and you're kind of like, all right, let me take a second to digest this, because usually I'm the one making the best decisions for me. But I don't know what to do because you're willing to make the right choice for me. And it just kind of is like sinking into your head, like, oh my goodness, like, wait, what? Is this happening? Is this gonna happen? Six of Swords, yeah, Ace of Pentacles. It is definitely, your person is definitely offering you opportunity, Pile 66. And they're just kind of waiting for you to say yes, or waiting for you to kind of give the green light. You're saying, you need to take a second to figure this out. Okay, so who are they telling? What are they saying this to? Wealth. In reverse. And Judgment. I feel like they're telling this to their like future self, and to your future self. They're like, I'm seeing them like standing in front of the mirror, or, you know, talking out loud in the shower or something like that, like pretending to talk to you as their future self, like, hey, this is what I think we should do. I think this is the best course of action for you and for me and for the situation. It's like they were replaying like possible scenarios in their head, and they're like actually talking in front of the mirror or in the shower or in their car or something like that. They're like practicing talking to you about certain things. They're like, this would be best for both of us. We'll be both more prosperous, more successful, if we do this together, or something like that. What is this situation? I'm very curious. Entertainment, gaming, social events in reverse. Quit playing around. Okay, so I feel like up till now, you two kind of were just more like casual about things. It was more fun and games, more like you were just enjoying each other's company, and you both weren't really thinking about moving the connection forward in any serious way. Like maybe it's come up here and there, but you both would talk about it in like in hypotheticals, and now it's kind of like real, and you're the kind of person who's like kind of protected yourself by keeping people at arm's length. And so now you have a real opportunity here, and you're sussing this person out, and you're realizing that they're actually looking out for your highest best good. Like, this is something legit. Wow. Okay, so if you were right in front of them, what would they think and say? If you were right in front of them, what would they think and say? Oop. Three of Flutes, the Three of Cups again, here to make friends. So that's your energy. So I feel like you kind of just wanted to, like, you just want to be friends. You just kind of want to date. You just kind of want to see what's out there, or you just kind of want to, have company or something more casual. I'm getting this a defense mechanism, so you might want something more, but you've been kind of playing and acting like this towards your person, or towards like just people you've been talking to romantically, to keep it more casual. The Advisor, okay, the High Priestess. But I feel like they're like, you've been doing this for too long. Or, you don't have to do this anymore. You don't have to pretend like you don't want something more in your life. That you don't want to be taken care of sometimes. That you don't want someone to be by your side, nurturing you, taking care of you, being there for you, not breaking your trust, putting in the hard work every day. Like, you don't have to pretend anymore. Like, I'm here. I can see you. I'm here for you. Oh my goodness. Pile 66. I love you unconditionally. Oh, how cute. Yeah, and that's definitely the vibe that I'm getting. I'm becoming a better person. They're like, yeah, you make me better, and hopefully I can make you better. I want to learn and grow with you. I want to keep going with this connection, and I don't think I'll ever want to stop until my dying breath. Wow. New beginnings. Yeah. So they're like, come with me into this new beginning. Like, you won't regret it, because like, this is good for you. This is what you want. This is the best situation. Emotions are running high. Yeah. It just feels like it's kind of overwhelming for you, because I feel like you're the kind of person that has like, that's kind of like lowered your expectations because you've been so hurt so many times, or you've been through so many relationships that weren't like quite the right fit. Maybe you've been in and out. Maybe you have a kid. Maybe you've had a marriage before, or just something significant, a significant past relationship, and you kind of keep your expectations low, but then this person comes through and they are being exactly what you want someone to be, but you didn't expect that ever. So you're kind of taken aback, and you don't know how to take this. Okay, what is Spirit's advice for the situation? Vibes never lie. So this person isn't just staying friends. They're like, I want to be more with you, and I'm willing to do what it takes to have more with you. And I feel like you feel that this is a trustworthy person and that they're a person of their word. So pile 66, I mean, feel into your intuition. For most people, like 98% of the people who pick this pile, like this is legit, you know? Feel into your own intuition. It will never lie. I just saw 17, 17. 17 is a union. So this is a beautiful energy. I'm really happy for you, Pile 66. Please leave me a comment if this resonates and if you're in this vibe. It's really interesting because most people I feel like I talk to would just kind of like leap into this kind of situation, like without any questions, like no questions asked. But I feel like you're being more protective of your energies. You're playing the game right. You're being more serious. You're being more cautious, but you're being, but you're not stopping from moving forward. You're not stopping yourself from moving forward. So a situation like this comes by where you can like, you're not just inching forward, you can like leap forward. And I feel like you're the kind of person who deserves that. Yeah, and if you're thinking back to a past version of yourself, that would be like, no, don't do this. I feel like that person has even quieted down too. So if you've been hurt in the past and then try to get out there and you've been hurt again, or like, you know, it's like you're healing and quieting that voice, that version of you that lives within you that's been hurt in that way. I feel like you've healed that person. And you mean that person that was hurt so badly, whatever age that was, is telling you, hey, I'm with you on this one too. Oh, this is such a great reading. All right. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 88, the blue Aragonite. Let's see what your person is saying and thinking about you. Let's start with what they're saying and thinking about you the most often to the most people. Page of Fire in reverse. Something about feeling like you're stuck. It's an interesting one. King of Pentacles. Like you're about to kind of jump off. You're about to just like take off in your life. They have this feeling that you're just about to kind of take off in your life, like in a very positive way. Just like have things take off, either your work or your social life or your romantic life or your financial life, finances, your health, your wealth, your life. I keep just saying, your life is about to take off. Your life is about to take off. The Emperor, yeah, wow. And they tell people because I feel like a lot of people that they talk to you about don't really know you that well. So they don't know of your previous successes. And so they keep telling people like, yeah, I feel like they're just gonna like get so famous overnight or have like unimaginable growth and success in their career overnight. Like I just feel like it. Or they're just gonna like blow up. I can see them living in a very nice home, or in a very nice place. I can see them have all their goals and dreams take off. So I feel like they're telling people this because the people they're telling don't really know you that well, so they don't really know that you have this this energy, this kind of energy. And they think this, they think this really, really strongly. It's like, you're not going to be the King of Pentacles. You're going to be the Emperor. Love me. He came out face down. So they're like, I hope you'll still love me when you become even more successful. So they are thinking about like, oh no, I have a feeling, beautiful pile 88, they're just about to, get a huge jump start in their life. And I hope they don't leave you behind. I hope they will continue loving me. Let's see how they feel this way. Caution. It's from your energy, yeah. I feel like you kind of like slow down the connection, or you're using more caution towards your person, pile 88. Queen of Cups. And on the contrary, I feel like they're giving you more love. They might be tending to you more. They might be taking care of you in a more feminine way. So they might be helping you take care of your health, chores and errands, emotional guidance and advice, emotional help and healing, more conversations. They might be helping you in more feminine, nurturing ways, because they feel like in the more masculine way, you're about to become very successful in your career, with your money, with your living situation, with your goals in life. So they're trying to make themselves indispensable in a more nurturing way, like taking care of you. So like hopefully like you keep them on kind of thing. Oh wow. So why do they feel this way that you're about to like take off? 8 of Swords. It feels like you've been more hush-hush around them. So you're telling them less things. Interesting. So the air of mystery, the added layer of like you've stopped telling them so much, or you started telling them less about what's going on with these certain areas of your life, they feel like that's because something big is in the works here. Wow. Okay, so what's something they're saying to fewer people? What is something they're saying and thinking towards fewer people, and who are these people and why? 5 of Water, okay. 5 of Cups in reverse. And the Magician in hand. Okay. So first of all, your person, pile 88, thinks you're magical. And I don't mean like you can manifest things by saying them into the air. I mean like once you have a goal in mind, you go after it. Like you're magic in the sense that people can see it. People can see like your power. They can see it from the way you talk, the way you think, So you're a magician in the way you, yeah. And the way that you're like kind of multi-talented. People can see it. Yeah. They're telling few people that they might feel like that you might leave them behind. Knight of Cups. But they're not telling other people that like that they've amped up their romance. They're using everything they know in their romantic part of their minds of how to get someone to like them. They're using all the tools in their toolbox, in their romance toolbox, to kind of keep you. They think that like not only will you drop them, but you won't think twice about it. Interesting. So they're telling people that, like few people, that like, hey, I think once they hit this level of success, they won't need me. They'll just drop me. What they aren't telling people, their friends or whoever they're telling this to, is that they've amped up their game to keep you, to pursue you, to hold on to you. Seven of Wands in hand, Magician and Seven of Wands in hand. They know things about you. They have secrets about you that they keep to themselves. And they're very, very careful not to tell anyone. So they might tell people that like they feel like you're going to like be very successful one day and that they might not need you anymore. And you're hoping that, you know, you will like remember them. But most of the stuff about you, they're keeping secret. And it's because they feel like you're so powerful. And if they tell everyone how great you are, that maybe someone else will come and steal you. Wow. Incredible. Okay, so who are these people? That very few people that they're telling. Definitely in reverse. So they're definitely not telling everyone. They're like, yeah, definitely if I tell people about how awesome beautiful pile 88 is, definitely someone's gonna come and steal them from me. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut and I'm gonna play I'm gonna use all the tricks up my sleeves to be romantic towards them, to make them fall deeply in love with them, for them to fall deeply in love with me and to keep me around, to persuade them that they want me and they love me, so they hold on to me. A romantic interest, yeah. So I feel like someone around them, maybe like a coworker or a friend of them, theirs also has like a crush on you, and they might have mentioned it. They're like, oh my goodness, pile 88 is hot. Like, dang, if you weren't with them, I would be on that in a minute, you know. And so, yeah, they're on top of their game. They feel a little threatened. They feel a little like, oh no, I need to protect this. And it also makes it feel like that they should hold on to you and they should want you more. So it's kind of like, you know, like when someone else shows interest in someone, like other people show interest in that someone too. It's kind of like that energy I'm getting, which is Five of Swords, the 2 5s. Things are changing pretty like quickly, so they feel like, oh no, I have to make a move on this quickly. Like I feel like things are slipping out of my hands, moving very quickly. So they feel like you're moving towards your goals and the success very quickly, and you can slip out of their hands any day now, kind of thing. So they're very astute at this time. They're sitting up straight. They're keeping focus on this connection and making sure that they don't lose it. Do they actually have strong feelings for you? Intuition. Let's see. Do they actually have strong feelings for you? 3 of Wands. They feel like down the line you would leave them anyway. They feel like you would leave them down the line, so they're trying to secure everything. Whether they want you or not is not the question. The question is, how do they tie themselves to you, make themselves indispensable? You're going places and they want to, you know, climb the ladder with you. Okay, let's go into the next section, which is, if they were right in front of you, what would they think and say? If they were right in front of you, what would they think and say? 10 of Roses, shoulder to cry on. Yeah. So be wary that they will take advantage of any situation to make them, again, make themselves someone that you cannot get rid of. So if you're feeling sad, they're going to be right there with your favorite takeout, you know, your favorite, a gift for you, your favorite flowers, or your favorite, I don't know, snack or whatever. If you're feeling little sniffles coming on, they're at your door with chicken noodle soup. You know it. If you're having a bad day, they're ready. They're cleaning off their shoulders, putting a pillow on there, asking you to like cry on their shoulders, watch any movie with you, cook anything for you, make anything, you know, tea, coffee. What do you want? You know, this kind of thing. They're making themselves indispensable to you. So be careful, because yeah, some of them they do actually love you, but some of them might just want to hang on to you because they see that you're going places. I hid who I really am for you. Yeah, so this person is someone who not take advantage necessarily, but they will what's it called? Not pragmatic, but an opportunist. This person, your person, Pilot 88, is an opportunist, and they see that you're going places, and they will latch on to you because they know it'll pay off in the long run. Interesting. What would they say to you? Psychic abilities. Okay, so psychic abilities, intuition. So they might feel like you're very intuitive, and any profession, intuition is a huge help, a huge indicator of success and potential. You can't be the head of a very large company. You can't be a CEO without really good intuition. You can't be one of the best business negotiators and deal makers without really good intuition. You know, even if you want to be an actor or actress, like, you have to have incredible intuition in any field, in any line of work. Strong intuition is a strong indication of success. So they can see that. They can see that you have very, very, very strong intuition, and that will lead you to success in no matter what you do. Take time to breathe out. So here again, they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Take a second, take a breather, you know, figure out what you want to do, you know. They might try to delay the inevitable, which I believe for you is to move towards your success. What is this person to you? Seven of Swords, yeah. Be careful, because they might not have the best intentions. Not everyone's person in Pile 88 is like an extreme liar, but they might just be the kind of person that, like, they think they want this, but they don't. They might think that they love you, but they don't, or, you know, they just know that good things will come if they stay with you. They're definitely an opportunist. They might be the kind of person who wants what they can't have, and so there might be like an on again, off again thing. Yeah. So they may not be like the most manipulative, sociopathic kind of person. For a few of you, I'm getting yes, but for most of you, it's just like they're in their minds too much about this. Like they're trying to hold on to what they know is a good thing, even if it's not the best thing for you. The Hanged One, yeah, the Hanged Man. Yeah, they're gonna be patient. They're gonna react to what you say, what you do. They're gonna be hyper focused on what's going on with you because they want to play towards, yeah, they're gonna try to play you a little bit. They're gonna try to be what you need them to be in order for you to keep them in your life. So yeah, what is Spirit's advice for this situation? Play. Yeah, they're definitely trying to play you. So if you can test this, if you had a bad day at work and it's something completely boring or something completely small and they're acting like it's like the biggest deal, okay, your antenna should be up. What else Spirit does want to say about this? Take that leap, and it came up in hand. So Spirit is saying it's good that you're not talking about your plans like completely to this person or just to people in general, and take that leap. Do what you need to do. Don't be afraid. Like, this person might have made themselves very, you might have become really attached to this person because they make you feel really comfortable. And Spirit is saying don't be afraid to take that leap and let this person go, because the sooner you do it, the easier it'll be, and there's no limit to how far you can go. And so for like a very, very few of you, like there's a chance that you guys could stay friends. You might want to help this person out in the future or whatever, but that's not for now. I mean, take it or leave it. This is what Spirit's saying. So I hope you enjoy this reading. It's an interesting one. I don't know if you expected this. Let me know in the comments if this is you, if you can feel this, if this is like legit. I forget how many like opportunistic people there are out there who take advantage of hardworking, kind, genuine, trustworthy, honest people. But there's a lot. So let me know if this resonates. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light.